Where's Tekashi69? Is he still making music? Is he in jail again? Was he murdered? Well, all of that and more will be answered in this video, starting with...
That's my word! Get up in their face!
6ix9ine founded a crypto scam. It's getting exhausting, I know. As if I had a nickel for every time a celebrity promoted a crypto scam, I would probably be as rich as them. But getting back to the main story. In August of 2024, 6ix9ine founded his very own crypto project, which was named after his dog Trolley. Now that may have sounded like a sweet gesture, but don't get it twisted. 6ix9ine had devious intentions behind this project. You see, this type of project is what you would call a rug pull in the crypto space, which if you didn't know what a rug pull was, it's where the creator of a crypto project takes all the money out for themselves, leaving the investors with zero capital left. So yes, 6ix9ine not only stole money from the investors of his project, but since it was mostly his fans that invested, it means that 6ix9ine stole from his most loyal fans. Pretty scummy, eh? Well, if you can believe it, the story actually gets worse. You see, not long after 6ix9ine scammed his fans, a new cryptocurrency also conveniently called Trolley popped up with the goal of getting the scammed 6ix9ine fans' money back. How would this crypto project get all the scammed fans' money back, you ask? Well, it's quite simple. All you gotta do is invest your money into this new project, and then once it makes millions, you'll be rewarded with a hefty amount of cash. It's foolproof, right? No, it's not! This is clearly another scam. But their goal is so noble. They're trying to get people's money back from 6ix9ine. I mean, just look at this post. They're clearly against 6ix9ine. Yeah, real noble. I mean, so noble in fact, that during September 26th to September 27th, the coin lost almost 90% of its value. Which means, if you invested $10,000 on September 26th, your investment on September 27th would be around $1,000. You know, call me a conspiracy theory, but if I had to guess, this project was also created by 6ix9ine to scam his fans a second time, just in secret this time. Although I can't confirm this, as this is just my little own theory. I do kinda believe that my theory is correct. But why would this multi-million-dollar rapper need to scam people for money? Well, about that. But you know, this is probably a good transition point to now talk about his... 6ix9ine has been creating music pretty consistently over the past couple of years. Yeah, I know, pretty surprising, eh? I mean, I had no clue until I looked up his YouTube channel, but apparently he has released 2 albums in the past 2 years. Which makes me extremely jealous as a System of a Down fan. I mean, my GOAT hasn't released music in almost 20 years, so you can see where my pain is coming from. Okay, I got a bit sidetracked there. The difference between his new and old albums, though, is that he gets like no listens on his new stuff. I mean, in his 2023 album Leyenda Viva, only a couple of his songs managed to rack up over 1 million views on YouTube, and on his latest album Blackballed, only one song managed to get over 1 million views. Well, unless you count that one song with Kodak Black that did get like a ton of views, but I think you get my point. Even though he is still making music, no one really cares because he's irrelevant now. And actually, put your tinfoil hats back on, because here comes another crazy noble conspiracy theory. Now, this may just be me, but isn't it a little odd that in the first year of his projected net worth reaching under $1 million, he then decides to release an album after 3 years of not doing so? And yes, technically the album did come out in 2023, and he went under 1 million in 2022, but let's be real here. He probably got the idea and started working on the album in 2022, and then didn't get to releasing it until 2023. Now, is it a stretch to say that all his new music is purely for profit because he's going broke? Well, maybe, but at least there's logic behind what I said. Although his most recent song seems different, as not only has it performed better view-wise than like every song he's released in the past 3 years, but it also seems more personal and less profit-driven, as it has to do with his past relationship. And I will now explain what I mean by that. Back in the summer of 2023, rapper Yelaine Lamas started dating 6ix9ine after a turbulent divorce from her previous husband, Anuel AA. At first, it seemed like they were a pretty good couple together, but that was only in the public spotlight, because in private things were pretty rocky, and a little over a year later, they would eventually break up. And boy, was it messy. Supposedly during the relationship, there was emotional abuse, physical abuse, and sexual abuse according to Yelaine, who is now actively in the process of suing 6ix9ine. And while I cannot comment on who is in the right and who is in the wrong, let's be real here. There is probably a lot of blame on both sides. I mean, just watch this video. As we can see, the relationship was very turbulent, and who knows what actually happened. I mean, considering the footage we just watched, I'm sure a lot has happened that we just will never know about. In 6ix9ine's latest song, which is a diss at his ex-girlfriend, even though he claims it wasn't, he talks about buying Yelena all these nice things like an apartment, a watch, and other things in that realm. But what I think 6ix9ine doesn't realize is that even though these were extremely nice gestures, it can't be the basis of a relationship, and it certainly cannot make up for arguably the most important part of any relationship, that being trust. I know, especially for public figures, they're prone to this all the time. I mean, just think of all the celebrity breakups that happen. I mean, there's just too many to name. This is no mistake though, as celebrities feel like everything will just come easy to them. And to be honest, a lot of things do come easy to them. But no matter how rich you are, no matter how famous you have become, no matter how much power you wield, there's no shortcut for healthy relationships. And the only way to maintain one is to build up trust over the course of months, years, and decades. Again, I'm not sure who is in the right or wrong in this scenario. I'm just reporting on what happened and why it may have happened. Okay, to end off the video, I just want to invite Tekashi69 a chance to come on this channel if he feels like he got misrepresented by me, because I feel like everyone deserves a chance to defend themselves. Alright, that's all.